I swear, it's like the less I go to the gym, the more ripped I get. Fudge it. Let's take another rest day then. We'll get back to the motherfudging gym tomorrow. What counts is we're getting our 7 motherfudging meals in today and getting our gallon of water. So let's pop this vlog off with the first motherfudging scene, which is going to be us getting a motherfudging fire walk-in. Or as Mom says, what do you call it, Mom?
Forest bathing.
Mother is forest bathing right now.
Yes.
Describe that.
Just being in the middle of a forest next to trees that give off chemical compounds that actually can heal your body.
That's it. So here we are. I'm going to walk a little bit ahead so I can talk to you guys on this beautiful day. Walking along this beautiful river. Ignore the sound in my nose there. I have a deviated septum. But besides that, you smell that? It's freedom. Freedom is in the air. Freedom to make whatever the fudge kind of Asif content I want to make. Which is exactly what I'm doing right the fudge now. See, because for a while, I kind of felt like I was a bunch of people's bitch. And by the way, the reason why I'm spelling out the cuss word instead of saying the cuss word is because I frequently get comments and messages saying, oh, I watch you with my 3-year-old. Just keeping it chill for the kiddos. Still keeping it kid friendly around here. I fudging want to though. But nonetheless, I kind of felt like I was a bunch of people's bitch. You know what I mean? Let me explain. I was so obsessed with views for a while and pleasing everybody. I remember there was a streak where I was doing really well, and then one time I kind of switched it up, did something different, and a bunch of people didn't like it. I was like, oh, okay, let me not do that again. And I was like, I'm just some little bee trying to please everybody. So it was always in the back of my mind, like, I want to document my journey and just be Asif motherfudging Khan instead of being some goofball trying to please everybody. It was always in the back of my mind until one day I said, you know what? Fudge it. I'm going to start documenting the life of Asif Khan, and I can give a fudge what anyone thinks. All the real ones are going to like it. Anyone who doesn't like it, they can boost me in the algo by leaving a comment. So I stopped giving a fudge, and when I did that, approximately 30-something days ago, this is day 40 of the journey. When I did that, felt like a weight was lifted off my shoulder. I felt like I was floating. And I still got that feeling today. The feeling of not giving a fudge, not living for a bunch of other people, but doing what the fudge I want to do. It's a very freeing feeling. And I hope that I can inspire at least one person out there. Because one person who's reading this, one person who's seeing this message right now, chances are, is doing way too much for a bunch of other people. This is your sign. Fudge that. Live for your motherfudging self. It feels fire. So, along those lines, we might temporarily see a little dip in, views or whatnot. But that comes with the territory. Everything ebbs and flows in life. If I make a temporary sacrifice now, the flow that's coming up is going to be even more abundant than it would have been if I would have kept going along that same trajectory. So I had to step back, step out of my comfort zone, switch things up, and we're about to flow hard. So while we're in this phase here, it's funny, I got a text this morning from somebody. It said, the algo's not liking your new stuff. Didn't even respond. I spend my energy efficiently. So instead of responding to that, I can now talk about it and make awesome content. That is efficiency at its finest. Didn't respond to this comment because if I would have responded, I would have said, oh, you don't understand how the algorithm works. Because the algorithm isn't going to all of a sudden, the first day after I switch up my Asif content and rebrand, whatever you call it, redirect my focus, do a little pivot. It's not going to reward me and say, oh, you pivoted. Okay, we understand exactly what you're doing. Blah, 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 blah. Let's push you out to, oh, we understand the audience now. Okay, boom, everything's fruitful now. Boom, views blown up. Oh, the fudger. That's not how it works. That's not how the YouTube algorithm flows. That's not how the algorithm of the simulation, which I'm understanding more and more each day, flows. There's going to be this little phase here, this little test out phase, where I stay Asif consistent. And the algorithm, not even the YouTube algorithm, let's say simulation. The simulation starts to take note. Oh, that's what he's doing. Oh, he's remaining Asif consistent. Okay, we get this. Let's see how Asif consistent he is. And if I remain consistent as fudge, well then, the simulation will soon reward me. As long as I continue to give zero fudges, continue documenting each and every motherfudging day with no filter, and keep being Asif motherfudging Khan. Those were the insights that I first thought of when we started this walk. So, just realized we walked really fudging far. Anyways, such a beautiful thing and feels so freaking good to be able to express myself now through this epic medium. We're just motherfudging getting started here, hope you know that. Even if, worst case scenario, somehow it doesn't really blow, it just kind of increases a little bit and we end up getting a Lexus instead of a Lambo. Well, that's still gonna be epic, but there's still a chance. This may blow the fudge up and we get a motherfudging Lambo off of the best personal brand on the motherfudging internet, the best journey on the motherfudging internet. It's a blessing to be here expressing this day motherfudging 40. Let's wait up for Mia and Mom, see what the next motherfudging scene brings us. It's probably gonna be us, I don't know, pouring up a motherfudging protein shake after that fire walk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What's in my fire protein shake, you ask? Whey protein, white rice, reverse osmosis water. Don't forget the white rice. You gotta get your carbs in if you're trying to build muscle. Blend it up and drink it. Unflavored whey, just freaking drink it. Not everything needs to be a big dessert. So we're gonna pour this the fudge up and we'll see you on the next motherfudging scene where we're gonna meal prep a fudge ton of food. Quinoa, oats, chicken. That's pretty much all that fudging is. Welcome to my life. Fudge ton of meal prep after meal prep after meal prep. Trying to get ripped. Remaining Asif consistent with the Asif content so we can get a Lambo. That's why this series is titled One Day I'll Be Ripped and Drive a Lambo. Today's day 40. On day 40 we're pouring some quinoa into a boiling pot. I'm sure we'll also be pouring quinoa into a pot on day 839. Pour quinoa into a pot every 3 days or so. We should get some bulk containers or something. To start doing stuff more in bulk. Because we're bulking, right? Anyways, let's keep this motherfudging meal prep going. Keep this vlog going. So, it's boiling. I put the quinoa in and then I turn it off.
Yeah.
Making quinoa again.
Quinoa. Stir it once.
After I get done stirring my quinoa,
Quinoa.
we'll see what the next motherfucking scene brings us. It's probably gonna be us in the motherfudging movie theater parking lot. Because we're gonna see a motherfudging movie. I'm taking my woman out to see a movie. Obviously, I don't want to see a movie because movies are for women and children. And I wish I was still a kid seeing a movie, because then I would be going the fudge in on Whoppers, these little chocolate ball treats that I used to go the fudge in on when I was a kid, and Nerds Ropes. When I was a kid, it was all about movies, watching movies, eating Whoppers and Nerds motherfudging ropes. Back in the naive days, the good old days. Now I'm all mindful of what goes into my motherfudging temple. And instead of Nerds ropes and Whoppers, I have somewhere here my white rice, whey protein, and egg whites shake. Not as fun as a motherfudging Whopper. And also, some reverse osmosis water that I'm about to go the fudge in on. I'm gonna get my gallon today. This gallon was fresh at the start of the day. Drank a whole gallon yesterday, drinking another gallon today. Been solid with these 7 meals, about to get meal number 5. Right after we get the fudge out of this movie. So, let's go watch this motherfudging movie. I'm gonna see you right when we get out. And that movie was fire. Just kidding, we haven't seen it yet. She's in the theater right now. We just had a brief and intense quarrel over me refusing to get her sheep Coca-Cola. Okay, come on.
Okay, let's go.
No, come on, stop. No Coca-Cola.
I want to drink Coca-Cola.
Because only sheep drink Coca-Cola. So I compromised and got a small popcorn. I don't let my woman drink soda. What kind of man lets his woman drink soda? So I compromised and got us a small popcorn. Although it wasn't made in a cast iron skillet and is drizzled with artificial butter, not real farm-raised butter. I'll compromise, since it's a movie. And no, I didn't get any Whoppers or Nerds ropes. So, anyways, we're gonna see Paddington in Peru. It's a cartoon. I don't watch dark stuff. I don't let my dark side manifest through the Asif content I watch, like you lot, getting pleasure from watching violence. I'd rather let my dark side manifest through my Asif content and transmute it into my craft and building my $101 million empire. So let's keep the fudge moving. I'm gonna go see Paddington in Peru, a chill cartoon, and I'll see you on the next motherfudging scene, which is gonna be us drinking a egg whites, oatmeal, and white rice smoothie after the movie we just watched. And when I say movie we just watched, I mean me posting to Instagram Reels, because I don't watch movies. I'm not a woman or a 7-year-old. Just kidding. I watched it. It was cool. Paddington in Peru. But I did post to Reels, and it's gonna go viral. But even if it doesn't, I'm still gonna be grateful. So I'm gonna drink this smoothie right to fudge now, because it's been more than 3 hours since my last meal. With the fudge kind of bodybuilder am I? It's been 3 hours, 13 minutes. So let's get this motherfudging meal down, and then we gotta get the fudge out of our comfort zones with an extreme cold therapy at the cold motherfudging creek. It's still considered extreme cold therapy because the temperature is in the 30s. Actually, let me say Celsius to sound cooler. It's still single-digit temperatures. Approximately 2 degrees Celsius. Let's get the fudge in, get the fudge out of our comfort zones, and enter an energy peak. Let the suck begin. My mind is resisting hard right now. But fudge that. We're in control. We're in Asif control. The sun's getting low in the sky. It's a beautiful afternoon. I'm gonna sleep so well after this. I'm gonna be in touch with my circadian rhythm. I'm gonna get those mushroom lamps all red. We're gonna dim all the lights and sleep so freaking good tonight. Last night we got to bed at, actually, cut to that scene real quick. I'm gonna show you what time we got to bed. We're going the fudge to bed early as fudge right now. It's 6:23 p.m. and we're gonna wake the fudge up at 4:30 a.m. Let's get the fudge to it. Fudge, yes. So today, let's aim to be in bed in the 6s again. I am the motherfudging circadian king. Let's get the fudge back to the legendary mom's basement, where we finally warmed the fudge up. And one of the things I love about the ice dip, my metabolism is on fire, my appetite is roaring, my energy is soaring. Appetite and energy, those are the two things I love about the ice dip. So be careful. Some of you tubsters out there, you might want an ice dip. Appetite will be pretty up there. Although if you do get hungry after it, don't eat cereal. So one of the gratifications I've been delaying for a couple weeks now, and I think it's finally time to go the fudge in on with awesome confidence. Let's go get one of my favorite foods to motherfudging eat, especially when I'm bulking, and that is a motherfudging seafood pizza. You heard that right, motherfudgers. About to go the fudge in on possibly my favorite pizza ever.
They want me to play my role, but you can't typecast me.
Get into my evening circadian king rhythms. Notice the Mushroom lamp is red. About to turn this bright light off. Get all the lights red. Raise my melatonin levels. Get some gratitude going. Get this vlog the fudge up for you guys. And get some fire sleep so I can wake up supercharged for another motherfudging day tomorrow. One day closer.
If you chase cash, that just means that it's running away. Instead of turning what you love into a company and watch the money come to me.
To that Lambo. Too blessed to have y'all here on this journey. Much love, you motherfudgers.